Guys, this is Dalagab 2000. Today, I just saw The Amazing Spider-Man, and I've got to say it was pretty amazing, no pun intended. But I would like to talk to you about a very specific thing: the mid-credit scene, after-credit scene, call it whatever you like. But it's a little thing that has intrigued me, and I've just wanted to speculate it with you guys. So if you've seen the Amazing Spider-Man, in this might contain spoilers. If you do not want me to spoil it, then do not watch this video. It's gonna spoil the after credit scene. But basically, Kirk Connors is in prison. Not well, prison sort of. Gets sent to this mental institution-esque thing, and he sits in his cell, right? And then flash lightning, and then this dude appears, and this guy asks the Mr. Kirk Connors if the boy knows the truth about if Peter knows the truth about his father, and Kirk Connors replies no, and the man in shadows says good, and some other stuff, and Kirk Connors tells him to leave the boy alone. And flash lightning, the mystery man disappears. So what we've got this report as well. So basically, the whole thing is about who is this mystery man, and I've got quite a few ideas. But one thing I want to tell you first, it's not Norman Osborn, because it's the actor that plays Kirk Connors, aka the Lizard, has said to the public that the mystery man in the after credits isn't Norman Osborn. It's someone that works for Norman Osborn. So it's someone that works for Norman Osborn that you wouldn't normally see work with Norman Osborn. So this could be a number of people. Anybody ranging from Mysterio to maybe Kraven or Hobgoblin, possibly. And I'm just going to show you a close-up of the dude, of the guy, the guy in the shadows that I found on the internet. I hope this is the right one, because if it's not, I'm going to be so pissed. But yeah, that's the close-up of the guy, and so you can see he's like old and that gets me to speculate that most likely could be Mysterio. Kraven probably has to be younger, because he's supposed to be fit and stuff. And so probably Kraven's out of the picture. Hobgoblin? Possibly Hobgoblin. Electro, I don't really see Electro as being a good... It could be Electro, don't get me wrong. It's just, I just see the guy being too old to be Electro. I see him being pretty good from Mysterio, because Mysterio isn't really acrobatic. He's a master of illusions. He doesn't, really, he plays tricks on Spider-Man. He can mess with Spider-Man's mind, play tricks on Spider-Man's mind. Like, one point in the comics, he made, them think that, he did something to his mind which made him think something else. Another villain it could be is Chameleon. Chameleon is a villain in the comics who can disguise himself as anybody he can possibly be. And no, it's not anything like shapeshifter stuff. It's more like I'll put on the mask that replicates the face of that person. So, the reason I think it could be Chameleon is because it could be that Chameleon disguised himself as an old guy and, said all the stuff to Kirk Connors, trying to find out information, possibly. So that's another reason that it could be just a disguise and not just an old guy. Now, there has been rumors of Electro, and I've got to say, I don't really think Electro is really likely. I know I've said this before, but Electro isn't likely for this role, I think. You'll see why. I already said it before, but you know why. I'm trying to think of anything else this guy could possibly be. Oh yeah, Hobgoblin. I think Hobgoblin has worked with Norman Osborn on some occasions to do Osborn's dirty work and stuff, and has tried to kill Spider-Man in the past, I think. I don't know, I've never actually known that much about Hobgoblin. Can't be Norman Osborn. Yeah, that's all I can really think of who that guy in the shadows could possibly be. But if you want to sound off in the comments and say any other, possibilities of who this guy could be, or is, or maybe, just sound it off in the comments. I hope people like this video. I've tried to give all my answers on this subject, and I've given my thoughts and stuff, so I hope you like this video. And like, subscribe, do whatever you want. I don't really, it doesn't really matter. I don't get paid, So that's it for this video, and DalekGab2000 out.